Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. We are going to take a look at what Spirit wants you to know most, career, money, finance, and then we will exit out with love. Okay. So let's take a look, and thank you all for all the likes, subscribes, and shares, and also for your private reads. I certainly appreciate it, guys. Our channel wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So let's take a look and see what energies want to pop up for you and materialize, and for you to take into consideration to make your own decisions. Okay. So let's take a look and see what is most important for Sagittarius in terms of Spirit's message. Spirit, what do you want Sagittarius to know most? Thank you very much. What do we get? All right. So is my deck upside down? Okay, it is. All right. So then I'll take it that way. Put it upright. There we go. What else comes through? Oh, lots of opportunities in your terms of making a decisions in love. Now, it doesn't have to be just in love, even though you got the Lover's card, Two of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. But what this talks about here is maybe you've got a lot of options, okay? Or maybe you're not sure what you're real and what you're not, and getting rid of the fog so you can make a better choice. But this is saying is that, yeah, you're at that decisive transition moment at this time. And it is about feeling like you're in the middle. It's a difficult choice. Whatever it is that you're making, it's a difficult choice. But, it's regarding, could be a partnership, okay? Or, Lover's card is about a union. Partnerships are just making a major choice in life. Maybe between you and a kindred spirit, kind of that type of thing. But I feel that you're in that process. Let's take a little bit deeper dive and see what the sultry oracles have to say for you here. What do we get coming through out of this? What comes through? Yeah, I want you to collaborate with others, and that can pretty much help you a little bit, okay? And the Two of Swords, yeah, I want you to have faith that you're going to be able to make the right decisions. So the card of having faith in this decision-making process is key. Collaborating with others and communicating with them. That's all the blue chakra and the crown chakra. So that's the communication, speaking, and connecting with source is going to be helpful. And welcome the opportunity here. Collaborate, have faith, and welcome in the insights from this. Okay. So there is a welcoming of communication coming through in regards to some sort of partnership or information. You're making a choice in love or a partnership. Okay. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be. Give me anything more about this partnership. Yeah, not feeling left out, wants to make progress. Someone's missing out of the equation here a little bit, and getting the rest and regeneration that you need. So you're getting the rest that you need regarding a situation. What's this decision that you're making? To passionately move forward to a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, this could be someone that you're dealing with, or it could be a leader in what they do. This is someone who's got intellect of the mind, or this is you passionately moving forward with that. But I feel you might be dealing with someone's got, very passionate, but has also got air in their chart as well. So maybe that you have been getting the rest because you're feeling left out because progress isn't being made. Okay. And so you're trying to make some sort of decision. Again, for some of you, it's getting out of illusion and fantasy. What do you need to know about this Seven of Cups from the wellness deck? What do we get? That you need to focus in on mindfulness, okay? Be aware of your thoughts is what the card talks about. Awareness of thoughts are going to be important without making a judgment, okay? Being present, meditate to breathe, all right, in terms of making this decision. What else? Igniting the exciting. You're finding your soul's purpose. You're on a new path, a new life change. For some of you, it's a new partnership. You're on a new path, and you're sharing your unique gifts with others right here, okay? Quite interesting. What do you need to know about this Lover's card? Time to take inspired action. Take action when you feel desired. Not even before, not after, when you feel it, okay? Within your body, mind, and soul. Follow your intuition in here, okay? You're supported by the universe, and this is kind of like you can't go wrong, okay? So any sort of advice, anything else that And it's about collaborating and have faith and welcome in the new opportunity. Okay. What else do we get in terms of your advice at this? What do we get? Raising winds. This is about calling in your intentions. What is it that you want? You're calling in the intention. All right. So what is your intention in the situation? What number card is it? It's an 18 card. It's coming to fruition, guys. So whatever it is, it's coming. I feel that this could be focusing in on, like, you are. It's kind of like one of the earth's. The earth is like that. The elements of the earth, like wind, is fierce, and it can choose to become visible, and when it will be seen. But it's kind of like someone's calling for you for help now, and it's the time to heed the call. I don't know if there's something about this, maybe that you're calling on your intuition or you're calling on spirit for advice in this process, but this is summoning up the silent strength and protect those in need. I don't know if you're at a bigger calling here. This could be about welcoming in a new opportunity by collaborating with others. So it's like there's a hurricane within that wants to release something, it has nowhere to go, and it's kind of like the winds need to carry you. So that's why, like, this inspired action is move when you feel desired. There's no rush to make something, but collaborate, have faith, and welcome in the new opportunity here. Okay, let the winds carry you. It's kind of like as it should. Winds are the boss that kind of carry, they move the ocean, right, guys? They help move the ocean, along with the moon, right? And the tides. Like, it's like the wind is a messenger of the spirit world that's saying for you to, take inspired action when you feel guided to. Anything else that's going to be key for you here on that? Observe, not getting caught up in the story or details. Accepting what is, acceptance of what is. It's kind of like stepping back to see the bigger picture. Take your time to observe, guys, okay, is what this is saying. So something needed to be said about that. How interesting. Now, what comes through for Sagittarius in their work, career, and finance? So I'm going to do this a little bit different on this career spread. Let's do something a little bit different. I'm just going to pull out cards. And now you got the moon and the sun right on the top there, guys. Wow. Regardless, you've got like a new opportunity, okay? Fast movement and change. So we're going to see, so you can kind of see these here. Let's take a look. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to kind of move it this way so you can kind of, I have to do it this way just so I remember where the cards lie. All right, so actually it should go this way, and that way I can kind of read them better. Okay. All right, so bottom of the deck is it's focusing on your boundaries and taking a stand, guys. So I feel that you're holding your boundaries and not feeling left out in some sort of way and connecting with source. So I feel that you are you've got you're overcoming competition in a situation. That's kind of your underlying energy. But let's take a look at your read. So on your career path, this is about what actions that can be taken to advance your career. And what's interesting is that you get the moon card, right? So it's like this can advance your career in some sort of way, the hidden, the unseen, the unconscious, right? Using your intuition, focusing in your dreams, and being able to read between, the lines. It's kind of like this could be instability or insecurity, but this is a kind of looking into that, and what is stemming from that is going to be very, very key. So, the actions that could be taken to advance your career is listen to your subconscious and listen to your intuition, and what else? And reconnect. So it's about reconnecting your unconscious to your conscious, and what else? And observe. Reconnect and observe the unconscious mind. Okay. And if we focus on a wellness card of what's going to help you in your career, what do we get? In terms of taking the next step, take the daily steps towards your dreams, guys. Okay. Maybe you need to get a mentorship, or because doors are opening for success and it wants you to set manageable goals. So that's what it wants you to do in terms of moving your career to advance it. Now, in terms of the present career path that you're desired, it's the Sun card, something that's very optimistic. Leo energy is coming through here. So the Sun card is positivity, optimism, vitality, happiness, and confidence. This is what you truly desire. Okay. So with that coming through, what do you need to do to hit that? Have a new insight. So we get new insights coming through. Loving you and blossoming from there. So doing what you love, loving you. What else comes through here? Loving spirit. For some of you, it's a spiritual career in some sort of way, but having optimism, connecting with source is going to help you. And what else? Focusing in on kindness. Do what brings your heart to a whole. Okay. Is what's coming through. So, the present career path that you desire is to really get new insight over a broken hearts, help others, or to get optimism. And the career path that it's truly advised is one that's growing in success. It says, be excited and stay on your path. Improving your manifestation is going to increase your money bags. So focus on your manifestation of what you want. Again, that's why the Sun and the new insight comes out, because that's having confidence, truth, being open, having vitality and joy, and know success is yours. So that positive affluence is going to really help you grow your success. Now, one aspect of your career that cannot be changed is your creativity. You've got a lot of creativity in you. It's like you've got this sensitivity about you, and innocent inner child. So why is that one thing that cannot be changed? It's you understand that, I feel. This is about not making assumptions and unexpected gifts. It begin now. It wants you to plant new seeds. It wants you to plant new seeds, guys. One thing that can't be changed right now is you're going to have unexpected gifts if you plant new seeds right now. It says begin now. If you do, there's an unexpected gift. Don't make assumptions. Oh, it's not going to work out, or it's not. No, okay. No, it is what you manifest. All right. This is about having confidence. All right. It's really about that. So I think it's about a message coming through, that it's about delivering messages to yourself, or a message coming through that's an unexpected gift that wants you to begin now. Okay. If you do that, you're going to be able to get the clarity that you need, because this is the nine of swords that's in reverse. And the Nine of Swords in reverse talks about mental health, learning to cope, finding help. All right. So you are going to find the help that you need. This is the nine. Usually the Nine of Swords is in the mind. So it is getting the help that you need, and it's coming to an end. I feel that it's like, get the help that you need so you can move forward, because this is past issues that are affecting your present performance. So things can't move forward fast enough unless you get the help that you need. Now, this is for some of you, but it's coming through because that in reverse tells me that. So I'm just looking realistic at what the cards tell me, that this is about focusing in on a little bit of shame, guilt, and recovery of something. Maybe you need, this is about, it's keeping you from your present performance and taking action. And what can really boost your career performance is to be able to have that transition and move on to a calmer mind, right? So this is about moving in that direction, and to be able to let go of the burden. I couldn't be more, it could be more direct here, guys. This is so interesting on how that is working, on how it wants you to, it affects the pace of moving forward, and the clarity of transitioning and making a change. With that Six of Swords, it needs you to help you move on and depart from and go through a transition to let go of the burdens. There's something that needs to be let go, and it's affecting your pace. All right, so something needs to let go, It's a mindset. I think it's coming through that you're carrying, and it's causing a heavy burden on your energy. All right. Any advice moving forward with that? In making choices with the Lovers card. All right. It affects your ability to make choices. Your advice it'll help you overcome the conflict within love, and to see it with curiosity, see the conflict with spiritual curiosity as you move forward regarding choices this is regarding choices in. Now, this could be in love or choices in partners or alliances. Okay. It doesn't have to be romantic. This is about making choices. So it's affecting I feel that it's affecting your work the way that some sort of thinking. It makes you feel like you're left out. You're not left out. Okay. So anything fun. This is big, guys. This is really big. Wow. Any advice on this? Happiness and confidence. If you gathering with others, it's going to help you rejoice. Wow. So, focus in on happiness, communication of happiness, optimism, the yellow, the solar plexus chakra, and this is the blue, it's the throat chakra. So communicate happiness, collaborate with others. That's going to bring some new energy. Look, it's almost like an E, right? Brings in new energy and gets you grounded. And you're going to be able to take that groundedness and rejoice and connect with spirit and be showered. This is like showering blessings. So, it's for those of you, mental health is positive. I mean, it takes strength to get that, and it's very key, but it's going to help you transition faster and let go of the burden. This is what's coming through, guys. Some of you, it could be affecting you taking the next step in your career because of a mindset. But there you go. This is what I get that's coming through here. Let's take a look at what comes through in your love life, okay? What comes through in love for Sagittarius? What do we get in love for Sagittarius? What do we get for love? 10 of Cups. Wow, coming together, long-term happiness. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe using your intuition, looking at your long-term happiness here. And Justice. Wow, you finally got coming together with someone that brings in balance, okay? Could be dealing with a water sign or even a Libra. Doesn't have to be, but that's that's coming through here. Give me more on this 10 of Cups. Wow, 9 of Cups, a wish come true. Double confirmation, guys. Double confirmation. A wish come through from the 10 of Cups. Nice, a 9 and 10. So in love life, wow, some of you are in a really good, some sort of wish come true about coming together. A lot of water energy, guys. You might have water in your chart, or the other person does, or you're just taking on the energy, but using your intuition and overcoming the past and walking away from investing into past energies, and getting justice in some sort of way. So you must have walked away from some sort of emotion. What is this 8 of Cups that you walked away from? You walked away you walked away, and we're more specific. You walked away from limiting beliefs. You got more specific and focused on the future you now. You're already that person. You're already that person who's got everything. It's kind of like the subconscious beliefs were impeding your progress. This is why I feel it came out in the career, especially here. So you did some shadow work to help rewire that, and that was walking away from putting emotions into the past. It got a dream come true, and you had to be more specific to kind of zero down, like what I need to zero down into, because the universe is going to ask you what you energetically push out, right? And so if you're saying one thing and your energy says another, it's going to go, it's cut on a catch-22, right? Like, which way should we go? But I think your vibration is going to be most important. You have to be in alignment, body, mind, and soul. So what you say and what you do and your vibration, they've all got to be in alignment. Okay. So you're already that person. You're already achieving your dream. Some of you are already achieving your dream in love. You're either doing what you love, you're in a connection, or you're entering in a connection that brings in balance, all right? And it puts it on strong, solid ground. Look at this. Aries energy, like bossing up and taking on that energy. That's beautiful. What other information that comes through in love that is really important. But apparently this was key because unconscious or limited, it can affect your love life. It can affect your career, money, finance. It can affect, things in different areas of your life. Okay. What do we get? Love, stability, and security. Yep. That's why we got this emperor energy coming out that came through over here. Okay. What else comes through in love? Lightning, sudden change, surprise, a transformation. Yep. No longer like, it's like third party interference or temptation or hooking up. It's kind of like you've moved on, and some of you are single and really happy. Okay. And you're just having fun. And others of you are focusing in on just balancing your life, and loving you and putting more effort into that. And you realize, wow, I didn't know, this life could be so happy, singly, but that doesn't mean you don't want a partnership. And then it's about, moving on into that if you desire. So I just feel that you got rid of some sort of outdated conditioning or thinking, and the replaying of that, events over in your head, kind of like Nine of Swords energy that we saw. And you're really focused in on just collaborating with others, living in the moment. You're having fun, happily single, time with friends. And that's what you're doing right now. And what comes as you move forward and your wants and needs, they'll be, you become more specific as you move forward. But you're already there in your love life, wherever it is that you want to be. It's kind of like you're kind of there, or at least you're there now in a way that you can really attract it now, even more so. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. If you want a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And until next time, namaste.